The word documentary in its most literal form means the objective documentation of a subject. We're used to seeing documentaries that investigate and expose true crime, unbelievable tales, the animal world, and films that alter the way we think completely. But documentaries can be more than developing an understanding of the world around us. They can make us feel too. Hybrid documentaries are cleverly formed films that blend reality with fiction. They intend to blur the lines between what's real and what's not. This creates films that represent the best of both storytelling modes. You're learning about reality, but through a constructed and possibly easier to understand narrative lens. Creating a hybrid documentary allows the filmmaker the freedom to create a visual representation of concepts and ideas that still remain objective enough to allow the audience to make up their own mind. Contemporary hybrid documentaries include 2018's Island of the Hungry Ghosts. Director Gabrielle Brady blends a poetic cinematic filmmaking form with the real story of migrants being held in a detention centre on the remote Christmas island. Brady's film is a hauntingly beautiful visual experience, with stunning cinematography and moving soundtrack that pairs with shots of the island's annual crab migration. These shots stand as a metaphor for the parallel story being told about the migration of asylum seekers who find themselves stuck on the island. They're far from home, having been through serious traumatic experiences, and still find themselves even further from the safety they seek. Another hybrid that plays with metaphor is Bloody Nose, Empty Pockets, a chamber piece that follows the riotous last night of a Las Vegas bar before it shuts down the next day. Despite being hyper-real and completely unscripted, the scenario is in fact staged by filmmaker team Bill and Turner Ross. The documentary was actually filmed in New Orleans, and all participants were selected by the filmmakers in an attempt to create a microcosm of America. Its hybrid approach helps to represent real issues being faced daily by Americans, including the fear of a Trump government, isolation, loneliness, gentrification, and the forming of one's own family and community. Hybrid documentaries can surprisingly be found when you least expect them. So next time you're watching a film, think about the reality the filmmaker is trying to present. Is this a real story? Maybe these things really happened. How much artistic license has been taken?